if you guys share the same value, you can respect the person, support the person.
So Samuel, I hope you are doing well today. So I have a question for you. How do I know if I'm in the right relationship or I'm just settling?
How do I know if I'm in the right relationship or I'm just settling?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, so many young people wonder if their relationship is truly the right for them or if they are just staying out of fear or comfort or pressure. And there are two ways you can be able to identify if you are in the right relationship or you are just looking for comfort. Mostly, I always start my conversation on relationship with respect and support. I mostly focus on these two things because I see them to be the foundation of every relationship. If you're in a relationship and there's no respect, that relationship is not going to lead anywhere. And if you're also in a relationship where there's no support, I believe that relationship is also not going to lead anywhere because the support also leads to another ingredients to make the relationship work. So, number one thing to always check on is if you respect the person you are with. If you know you can respect the person, or if you know that person can support you or you can support that person, the best thing to do is not to start or even enter into that relationship at all, because at the end of the day there's not going to be the next thing, which is the share value, the growth, and even peace of mind in that relationship, because the basic or the foundation of the relationship is already not sustainable, I guess you mean. So number one, first of all, you have to check if you can respect the person or you can support that person. So you need to be able to support and respect the person. Then the second one is you need to have share value. Always ask yourself, do I share the same dream with the person? Do I have the same moral value with the person? And does my goal or my ambitions in life align with that person? So these are also another points that you always have to consider when you're entering into a relationship. You need to make sure that you have a shared goal, you have a vision or a dream that both of you can work on it together. And mostly this also help the relationship grow, because you have to have something in common to talk about. So if, for instance, I want to be a politician and you want to be a farmer, I think we don't have anything in common to be talking about. When I come back from work, what am I going to tell you? Am I going to be telling you in the office this and that? Basically, it's not your interest. You don't your interest is not there. So it's always going to be boring discussing certain things with you. So always enter into a relationship with someone that you have share value, share goal, and then mutual understanding on things, so that at the end of the day you can be able to always have something to talk about when you guys are together. Then the third one will be peace versus pressure. Mostly people forgo this question when asking yourself, do I feel safe and free with the person that I'm entering into the relationship with? Do I feel safe and free with that person? Because you need to feel safe to communicate with someone. As far as you are not feeling safe, as far as you are not feeling free, there's no way you can be able to have a free conversation with that person, because you always have to question yourself if what I'm going to say is going to make the person get angry, or what I'm going to say is going to make the person rather like make me feel I'm trying to pressure him to do certain things. So I'm trying to pressure her to do certain things. So you need to always make sure that you have that kind of question. You always have to ask yourself that question: do I feel safe? Do I feel free and safe with that person? If you can answer that question, then based on that question to move to the next point, which is the growth, because you need to discuss your growth, things that you guys are going to do together to make sure that there's growth in the relationship. You're not going to be stagnant, because personally as a person, you need to always make sure that you are growing. In educational wise, you need to grow. Maybe in business you need to grow. So if those things are not there, you are in a relationship whereby you can't discuss your ambitions, basically there's not going to be any way to work towards anything concerning growth in the relationship. And then the last one will be choice versus fear. Choice versus fear. You need to ask yourself, are you staying because you want to, or because you are afraid of being alone? So you need to ask yourself that question. If you are staying in a relationship because you want to be there, or you are there because you feel if you leave, you are going to be feeling lonely. So don't use emotions to enter into a relationship. Always make sure that you're entering a relationship with the mindset of working on each other to grow. So before you can achieve that, you need to always make sure that you check all those points: respect and support each other, share value, peace versus pressure, growth, and then choice versus fear. So as far as you can answer those questions, there's always going to be a way for you to grow together in a relationship. The right relationship adds value, growth to your life. Settling to keep you comfortable but unfulfilled will make you regret being in that relationship. Thank you.